Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Close's Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, PA help you build the home of your dreams. Close's Lumber has everything you need to build or remodel your home, including building materials, paint, supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into either location to get some inspiration or work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Close's Lumber, your home improvement headquarters since 1973.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Welcome in. It's high school football on the YDL Sports Network and on C93 FM in Clarion. High school football on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. A very pleasant good evening to you. Andy Close here live from Redbank Valley, where it's the Bulldogs and Central Clarion County battling in the regular season finale for both teams. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg was voted the number one in Pennsylvania for waterfront restaurants. Stop on down and find out why. Make a reservation today at AlleghenyGrill.com. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. You are inside the Swift Kennedy and Company pregame show. Swift Kennedy and Company, the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of D910sports.com. Swift Kennedy and Company in Du Bois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency. Our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service, and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. You are on the drive to the game, powered by the Warren Tire Center, where it's always a great day at the Warren Tire Center. Visit them online at warrentire.com. And as always, the game stream brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. Is integrity. Visit Swift. All right. And again, we are live here from Redbank Valley. It's Redbank Valley. It's Central Clarion here in the regular season finale for both teams. Central Clarion coming in with an unbeaten 9-0 record. Redbank Valley checks in at 8-1 with their lone loss 2 weeks ago to Port Allegheny, 8-7. And again, both these teams are playoff bound, obviously. Redbank Valley in Class A and Central Clarion in Class 2A. And again, these these two teams both playing outstanding football this season. Central Clarion coming off a 48-27 win over St. Mary's, while Redbank Valley is coming off a tight win over Brockway, 34-28. And that win for Central Clarion, Jace Ferguson, 16 of 24, 282 yards, 3 touchdowns, did throw 3 interceptions, and also had 18 carries for 86 yards. Connor Kopnitsky, 14 carries for 57 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game. Ashton Rex had 8 receptions for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. For Redbank Valley in their win over Brockway, Braylon Wagner, making his second start at quarterback, the freshman, was 17 of 24 for 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. While, well, let me check my notes there. Drew Byers, 15 carries, 31 yards, and a touchdown. Rylan Roof, 5 receptions for 106 yards. Aiden Orts, 6 receptions for 59 yards and a touchdown. And Tate Minnick also caught a touchdown pass in that ball game. Again, both these teams are playing extremely good football, not just coming in, but all season. Both of them like to go to the air quite a bit, but they've also had a lot of success on the ground. Ferguson on the season for Central Clarion has thrown for over 2,000 yards, 2,177 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Connor Kopnitsky, leading rusher for Central Clarion with 484 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns. And Ferguson also has 5 touchdowns on the ground, and Brady Quinn 4. And Ashton Rex leads the receiving corps with 47 receptions, 1,204 yards, and 10 touchdowns, while Dawson Smale has 24 receptions for 445 yards and 6 touchdowns. For Redbank Valley, again, Braylon Wagner through 2 games, 2 games starting, 31 of 53, 414 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Dalton Byers leads the ground game with 126 carries, 649 yards, and 5 touchdowns, an average of 5.2 yards per carry. Aiden Orts, 44 receptions, 692 yards, and 10 touchdowns to lead the way in the receiving game for Redbank Valley. It's a beautiful night for high school football. A little chill, going to get temperature is going to drop as the game goes on. But again, for late October, you can't really ask for much more. Again, Central Clarion and Redbank Valley. So both of these teams, as I said, will enter the District 9 playoffs. Central Clarion in 2A, Redbank Valley in 1A. Kind of looking at 1A, you got Redbank Valley, you got Port Allegheny in 1A. They played again 2 weeks ago. That was won by Port, 8-7. A real slugfest of a game up there in McKean County, won by Coach Justin Biankowski's group. And Redbank Valley responded last week in a big way. Got up a 3-touchdown lead on Brockway entering the 4th quarter. Brockway made a game of it late, but Redbank Valley was able to hold on for the win there. And again, Central Clarion coming off that 48-27 win over a quality St. Mary's team. You have to figure it's them and Corn City as the top two teams in Class 2A. Of course, they played earlier this season a 26-20 victory for Central Clarion. Brookville making a push there in AA as well. And as far as single A goes, you're kind of looking at Keystone and Union AC Valley, not locked into the 3 and 4 seeds, but it's looking that way. Things could potentially break that way. Interesting also, Elk County Catholic opting out of the Class 1A playoffs. Again, the Crusaders with a record of 7-2, but numbers and health have been an issue for them all season. So they have decided not to enter the playoffs. So that might throw a wrench in the brackets as well as Central Clarion takes the field. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to quick 90-second break, and we'll come back with our players to watch. You are listening to High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Welcome back. High School Football on YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion. It's Redbank Valley and Central Clarion getting set to do battle here shortly. It's time for the players to watch, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. All-American Awards and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. Again, one thing I didn't mention when I was reading off those stats, a couple of guys for Redbank Valley had big games defensively last week. Caden Adams and Brandon Ross had 14 tackles each. Adams with a tackle for loss, and Ross with a sack. Rylan Roop with an interception. And they, to me, those two, Adams and Ross, could be players to watch here tonight. This is a high-powered Central Clarion attack. They're going to need sure tackling. They're going to need to and this is a team that will, Jace Ferguson puts up big numbers. We also threw 3 interceptions last week, so there will be an opportunity to take the ball away. And we'll get back to the players to watch in just a moment. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM.
For all your sandwich needs, stop by the New Bethlehem Subway, located across the street from Redbank Valley High School. The New Bethlehem Subway is open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Stop in today to get your stocking stuffer gift cards or order a sandwich or salad online through the app or in the store. The New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
All right, great job with the national anthem there. And we had our players to watch for Redbank Valley, and I'll review those here momentarily with you, just adjusting some things up here in the press box. Again, Caden Adams, Brandon Ross for Redbank Valley. And for Central Clarion, I'm looking to this rushing attack to kind of carry the way tonight, and look for Connor Kupnitsky to have. Of course, I had Central Clarion one other time this season, and Connor had a big game, was over 100 yards in the win over Bradford. So for me, especially as you move into these October, November playoff time, it's colder weather, maybe inclement weather, that rushing attack becomes that much more important. So Connor Kupnitsky, I think, is really a player to watch for Central Clarion as Redbank Valley takes the field here. And here come the Bulldogs, again, with a record of 8 wins and 1 loss. Of course, Redbank Valley following up their state runner-up finish with another terrific regular season this year for the Wildcats. So those are your players to watch. And now it's time for Keys to the Game. Keys to the Game are brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. And my keys to the game, they're going to be similar for both sides because, these are big play passing attacks, big play quarterbacks. But they did turn the ball over several times each last week. Jace Ferguson with 3 interceptions, Braylon Wagner threw 2 picks. So I think, and it's not just if you're able to force turnovers defensively, but to where they're at on the field as well. So for me, which defense can take the ball away, which offense can kind of take care of the ball more will be a key to this one as we are getting set to go here from Redbank Valley. Again, the regular season finale. Redbank Valley Central Clarion High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion. Our first quarter tonight will be brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County. Tonight's game also being brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Ty-Nesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. It's by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. Check them out online at oilcountrycrates.com. Burns Funeral Home in Clarion and Reimersburg offers full-service funerals, memorial services, cremations, and monument sales. Find out more at rvburnsfuneralhome.com. Also by Daddy's in Main Street in Clarion. You will always score a touchdown with a meal from Daddy's in Clarion. From dogs to burgers to wings, and they're always delicious. Chef Choices menu. Facebook.com/Daddy's Clarion. And the two teams are meeting out at midfield for the coin toss. Of course, they had the coin toss. This is more ceremonial purposes. They had it pregame about a half hour ago, was won by Central Clarion. So wait to see what they do here. Again, Redbank Valley captains out there. Aiden Orts, Cole Bish, Carson Roop, and Tate Minnick. And let's see here what we're going to do. I think Redbank Valley. Yep, Redbank Valley will receive the opening kickoff. So the Bulldogs will receive as the captains shake hands at midfield. And we are just about set to go here from Redbank Valley High School. It's the Bulldogs, it's the Wildcats, it's the regular season finale. Coach Blaine Gold and his Redbank Valley Bulldogs, Coach Davey Eggleton and his Central Clarion County Wildcats getting set to go here this evening from Redbank Valley High School. Again, almost 7 o'clock right on the nose, 6:59. So kickoff appears to be right on time as Redbank Valley will send 3 players back. It'll be Aiden Orts, Tate Minnick, and Mason Klaus back deep for the Bulldogs. And it will be Thomas Ugert to kick off for Central Clarion as they get set to take the field here. Again, Thomas had a very fine soccer season for Clarion Limestone. Their season came to an end yesterday at the hands of Elk County Catholic by a score of 5-0 in the District 9 Class 1A semifinals. So again, it's Orts, Minnick, and Klaus back deep for Redbank Valley. You could set the kickoff, and we are just about set to go here from Redbank Valley. And that's going to be taken by one of the up men and driven out of bounds at about the 35, where Redbank Valley will take over 1st and 10. They're actually going to mark it, actually the 34 is where Redbank Valley. If you have this broadcast on the D910 Sports website, you can see even though we're audio only tonight, you can see the scoreboard up there that will be running throughout the broadcast. We'll keep that updated for you. And again, it's Redbank Valley 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard lines. We get underway here. First play from scrimmage. Wagner in the gun. And that is a give to Byers up the middle. He's going to have 3, maybe 4. We'll call it the 38. So we'll call it a gain of 4 for Byers on the first play from scrimmage. Brought down by several Central Clarion defenders there. Wagner, again from the gun, will have Byers, his sidecar. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Wagner takes the snap. And Wagner's going to take off with it. He has running room. Wagner across midfield and steps out of bounds at the Central Clarion 45-yard line. So call it a gain of 17 for Braylon Wagner. Well, check it. We might have a flag on the play. Not might. We do have a flag on the play. Down at about 45-yard line. And this is going to be a hold on Redbank Valley. So take back the run. They're going to mark it from the 35. Or from the 45, excuse me. So we'll call it 2nd and 9 as that negates a 17-yard run by Braylon Wagner. Single receiver to the left, 3 receivers to the right. Wagner back in the shotgun. That pass is complete. And Klaus on the reception, and he's going to be close to first down yardage. We'll call it a gain of 8, setting up a 3rd and 1 here for Redbank Valley. Third and 1 for the Bulldogs. Wagner back in the gun. Got Byers sidecar. 3 receivers to the left. 1 single receiver to the far side of the field. Wagner takes a shotgun snap. He's going to give it. Byers has the first down and then some. He's across the 45 to about the 47. We'll call it gain of 3 and a first down for Redbank Valley going in their no huddle. Wagner again got 3 receivers to the left. Byers is a sidecar. Wagner looking near side, and that pass is going to be caught. Oh, they say out of bounds. I thought Mason Klaus might have got a foot down, but the official here on the near side says out of bounds, so incomplete. That'll set up a 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 47-yard line. And again, that pass was incomplete, but that was a nice throw by Wagner. Wagner in the gun. Wagner looking deep. Now he pumps, and he's going to take off with it. Now he throws, and that pass is complete. Gain of about 11 I believe that's Tate Minnick over there on the far side of the field. Yep, Tate Minnick. First down, Redbank Valley. And Redbank Valley going again. Wagner in the gun, got 3 receivers here to the near side. Wagner looking. Now he's going to take off with it. He's got room to run. Still looking to throw. And now he's just going to throw it out of bounds. So a nice, smart play there by the freshman to throw the ball out of bounds. Again, looking to pass. Like, he had room to run, but looking downfield, looking for a receiver, didn't find one and just throws it out of bounds. That'll set up a 2nd and 10 for Redbank Valley from the Central Clarion 41-yard line. So Wagner has 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Wagner back, and we're going to have a pre-snap penalty here. I believe it's going to be a false start against the Bulldogs. It is that false start brought to you by Attorney Jack Treese. Avoid the penalties that may occur for yourself or your family through improper planning. Attorney Jack P. Treese, give him a call today, 814-297-8043. The law is not common sense. So ball back now, sitting at the Central Clarion 46-yard line. Be a 2nd and 15 for the Bulldogs. Wagner, 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Fires a sidecar. Wagner again looking to throw, looking, pressured. And that pass is going to be incomplete. So Aiden Orts was the intended receiver. He was hit right as the ball was coming his direction. So that will set up a 3rd now and 15 for Redbank Valley from the Central Clarion 46-yard line. Wagner 2 of 4 on this drive. 3rd and long. He's back to pass. Wagner looking. He's got a receiver. That's complete to Klaus. He's got the first down and then some. And down to the Central Clarion 20-yard line, a gain of 26 yards and a first down for the Bulldogs. Wagner, a great job of hanging in the pocket there. Delivers a strike to Mason Klaus. And that first down is brought to you by Ty Nesta Builder Supply. This drive being built by Ty Nesta Builder Supply with locations in Shippensville and Ty Nesta. Now here's Byers with the carry and not much doing. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is about it. That will set up a 2nd and 10 from the Central Clarion 20 as Redbank has entered the Pizza Hut red zone. Detroit-style pizza is back for a limited time at Pizza Hut, where nobody out-pizzas the Hut. And I think we're going to get a penalty on Central Clarion here for jumping off sides. We do, so it'll go from 2nd and 10 to 2nd and 5 at the 8:55 mark here. 8:55 mark of the first quarter. So that's another Attorney Jack Treese penalty. And that makes it 2nd and 5 from the Central Clarion 15. Wagner, 2 receivers to each side. Here's the give to Byers. Byers, again, not a lot of room. And bring him down on the play. Braylon Beckwith in on that tackle for the Wildcats. They'll set up a 3rd and let's see where they mark it. He lost about a half a yard. Well, we'll call it a loss of 1. And call it a 3rd and 6 from the 16. Wagner from the gun. Wagner looking. He's got it complete. And that's a first down to Aiden Orts. And that will set up a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs from the Central Clarion 7-yard line, we'll call it. And we're going to get a stoppage in play here. And we're going to time out Central Clarion. We'll take a 30-second break with them and be right back. You're listening to High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
All right, welcome back here at Redbank Valley Central Clarion. 8:06 to go here in the opening quarter. Redbank Valley has taken this opening drive of the game and marched it all the way down to the Central Clarion 7-yard line where they have a 1st and goal to go. And Braylon Wagner, 4 of 5 on this drive. Byers sidecar right. 1 receiver to the left, 3 receivers to Wagner's right side. Wagner in the gun. Here's a give to Byers, and nothing doing. And big number 58, Owen Bauer, in on that tackle for Central Clarion. And he just did a great job there of penetrating, and that's going to be a loss on the play. So 2nd and goal now for Redbank Valley. Wagner looking, fires, and that is incomplete. A nice job defensively there by Ashton Rex to help break up that pass. So it'll set up a 3rd and goal here for Central Clarion. Ball resting, we'll call it the 5. So 3rd down here. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down. When you get backed up, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Here's Wagner rolling, and Wagner's going to go down. Sacked on the play by Braylon Beckwith. Braylon Beckwith with a big sack of Braylon Wagner. And that will set up, that was a loss of, we'll call it almost 10. We'll call it 5, actually. So 4th and goal from the 10. Wagner looking, fires it towards the end zone. That is incomplete. So Redbank Valley drives inside the Clarion 10, but turns it over on downs. This change of possession brought to you by Burns Funeral Home in Clarion and Reimersburg. Offers full-service funerals, memorial services, cremations, and monument sales. Find out more at rvburnsfuneralhome.com. So 6:57 to go here in the opening quarter. Central Clarion will take over from their own 10-yard line. Boy, what a big stop here to start the ball game for Central Clarion. Jace Ferguson line up in the shotgun. Ferguson going to keep it himself, and he's got some running room. Ferguson, gain of about 5 on the play for Jace Ferguson on the opening offensive play for Central Clarion. So that'll set up a 2nd and 5 from the 15-yard line for the Wildcats. Again, nearing the midway point here in the first quarter, Central Clarion and Redbank Valley are scoreless. Ferguson from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep. He's got Rex, and Rex is off to the races. Ashton Rex, 85 yards from Jace Ferguson, and Central Clarion takes a 6-0 lead. So Ashton Rex, 85-yard touchdown pass from Jace Ferguson, and Central Clarion on their second play from scrimmage takes a 6-0 lead. Here's Ryan Hummel in for the extra point. And that kick is up, and It is good. So your score, Central Clarion 7, Redbank Valley nothing. We'll take a 60-second break and be right back here. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
For all your sandwich needs, stop by the New Bethlehem Subway, located across the street from Redbank Valley High School. The New Bethlehem Subway is open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Stop in today to get your stocking stuffer gift cards or order a sandwich or salad online through the app or in the store. The New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
And that kickoff is going to be taken by Caden Nicewanger, and he's going to be out of bounds. We'll call it the 38. So that's where Clarion or Redbank Valley will begin their second possession. 1st and 10, now trailing 7-0 after the Jace Ferguson to Ashton Rex 85-yard touchdown pass. A touchdown brought to you by Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. Wagner will have 2 receivers far side, 2 near side, looking. Now he's going to go down. I think we got a face mask, perhaps. Wagner went down on the play, was sacked. And we'll see if face mask is indeed the call as we await on the official word. And Wagner doing a good job of hanging in the pocket, but maybe hung in there just a little too long that time as the Central Clarion pass rush got to him. And it is going to be a personal foul face mask. So that attorney Jack Treese penalty is a 15-yarder. And the ball being marked all the way up to the 47-yard line. So it'll be a first down, a 1st and 1 for Redbank Valley here. 6:04 to go in the opening quarter. Wagner's got 3 receivers to his right, 1 to left. Here's a give to Byers. Byers is going to have the first down and more. Byers crosses midfield into Central Clarion territory on a gain of 10. Now, we'll call it 11, actually, as he's down to the 42, it looks like. And Byers on that first down carry gives Redbank Valley the ball again in Central Clarion territory at the 42. Wagner in the gun, got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to his right. Byers sidecar, Wagner looking to throw. Wagner's got a man, that's complete. That's complete to Aiden Orts. And Orts has first down yardage on the gain of 12. So Wagner picking up right where he left off on the last drive. 5 of 7 now through the air. Wagner again from the gun. Looking to the right side, and that pass is going to be caught over there for another first down. And that pass complete to Mason Klaus. So Mason Klaus with the gain of, we'll call it about 13. As Wagner now 6 of 8 through the air early, and we're going to get an official's stoppage here. We'll stay with you as we check the stoppage and play. So ball marked at, we'll call it the 19. So Redbank Valley for the second time in as many possessions to start the game, entering the Pizza Hut red zone. Pizza Hut, where no one out pizzas the Hut. Actually, we'll call it the 18. Wagner, 2 receivers to each side. Byers sidecar. And the give is to Byers. And Byers, gets a couple yards down to the 16. We'll call it a gain of 2. So Byers on the carry. That'll set up 2nd and 8 as we are under 5 minutes to go here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau first quarter. Wagner will have 3 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. Byers sidecar. Wagner looking, fires a strike, and that's caught by Mason Klaus. And Mason Klaus is in for the touchdown. Braylon Wagner, 16 yards to Mason Klaus, and Redbank Valley is an extra point away from tying this one up. So a great answer there by Redbank Valley, as on to attempt the extra point here is Owen Klaus, and that kick is good. So your score with 4:30 to go in the first quarter, Redbank Valley 7, Central Clarion 7. We'll be right back after a 60-second break. You're watching, or you're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Ashton Rex takes the kickoff, and he's got some running room, and he's hit hard right about his own 45-yard line. It was a clean hit, but it was a hard hit. Ashton Rex took going out of bounds there, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Central Clarion at their own 44. Again, that touchdown brought to you by Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. So it'll be Central Clarion, 1st and 10 from their own 44. Ferguson in the shotgun. He's got Kupnitsky, sidecar right. Receiver to each side. Ferguson from the gun. He's going to look to throw. Now he's rolling, being chased. Now he's going to take off with it and runs out of bounds. Looks like he's got about a yard. Well, no, call it no gain as he got back to the original line of scrimmage there. So Jace Ferguson, no gain on the play. Call it 2nd and 10 from the 44. 4:14 to go here in the opening quarter. Again, this will be just the 4th offensive play for Central Clarion. It was Ferguson to Ashton Rex, 85-yard touchdown pass on their opening drive after they stopped Redbank Valley on downs. Ferguson from the gun, got receiver. Oh, and a bad snap, and this is going to go way back, and Ferguson's just going to have to fall on it, and that's going to be a loss of about 20 yards. My goodness. So a huge loss on the bad snap there. And that'll set up a 3rd and forever for Central Clarion. This 3rd down brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When you get backed up, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC to get you moving again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. So ball marked at the 24, called a loss of 19 on the play. A 3rd and 30, and there are not a lot of plays in the playbook for this, as Ferguson has 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, and he'll look to throw. Ferguson dancing around back there, looking, being chased. Now he's going to tuck it and run with it, and there is not much there as Aiden Orts and others were able to bring him down on the play. So I guess call it a gain of 1 there for Jace Ferguson. But again, he's taken down hard by that Redbank Valley defense. And that'll set up a 4th and 29 and a punting situation for Central Clarion. Central Clarion in punt formation. Klaus back deep. Dawson Smale in punt formation. He gets it off. And this is actually going to be Aiden Orts. He's going to take it around his own 29. Orts has some running room to his right side up across the 35, close to the 40 before he's tackled. So called a return of about 13 yards. And Redbank Valley will have their third possession of the game. Actually call it nose of the ball right on the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Redbank Valley. That change in possession brought to you by Burns Funeral Home in Clarion and Reimersburg. That offers full-service funerals, memorial services, cremations, and monument sales. Find out more at rvburnsfuneralhome.com. 2:09 to go here in the opening quarter. Redbank Valley and Central Clarion tied at 7. Wagner from the gun. He's rolling to his left, looking. No, he's just going to shovel it. And that pass is going to be incomplete. Actually, the closest man on that play was the defensive back for Central Clarion, Jace Ferguson. And that'll set up. Well, we got a flag on the play, so check everything here. 2:01 to go here in the opening quarter. And that's going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer against Redbank Valley. That personal foul brought to you by attorney Jack Treese. Avoid the penalties that may occur for yourself or your family through improper planning. Attorney Jack Treese. Give him a call at 814-297-8043. The law is not common sense. So first down for Redbank Valley. Ball sitting on the Central Clarion 47-yard line. Wagner has 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's looking to throw. Wagner, and that ball is going to be caught over there on the far side by Tate Minnick. So another first down pass from, call it a gain of 14 to Minnick. And that'll set up a 1st and 10 at the Central Clarion 33-yard line. Wagner getting the gun. 2 receivers each side. Wagner looking to throw. Looking. Now he's going to take off with it. Wagner's got some running room, and he's going to be hit hard on the play by Beckwith right around the first down marker. And called a gain of 9 on the play. So that'll set up a 2nd and 1 for Redbank Valley. So good job there by Wagner. Had some running room right up the middle and took it. As we approach minute 20 to go here in the opening quarter. Wagner, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Byers, a sidecar to his left. Wagner takes the shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He sits in the pocket. Now he's going to take off with it again. Well, no, he's not. He's going to throw it to the corner of the end zone, and that's going to be caught. Oh, beautiful throw and catch to Aiden Orts for the touchdown. 24 yards. Braylon Wagner to Aiden Orts, and Redbank Valley has taken the lead. Boy, Braylon Wagner looked like he was going to take off with it and did great job. He knows where that line of scrimmage is and just found Orts in the corner of the end zone there, right around the pylon. Orts, I think he actually got both feet down. So Owen Klaus on to attempt the extra point. That is up, and it is good. We'll take a 60-second break and be right back. Your score, Redbank Valley 14, Central Clarion 7. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com. Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
All right, Ashton Rex on the kickoff. Return, another good return for Rex. He's going to have the ball out around the 37-yard line. So again, another good return for Ashton Rex, and we'll get with 51 seconds to go here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau first quarter. Redbank Valley leading now 14-7, Central Clarion ball. So Ferguson set from the shotgun, got Kupnitsky's sidecar. And now we'll see how Central Clarion responds. And there's a give to Kupnitsky. Kupnitsky across the 40, across the 45, past midfield. Connor Kupnitsky. Oh, a nice little juke move. And he is down inside the 30. Yeah, they pulled 2 linemen there. So a gain of 33 on the play for Connor Kupnitsky. And that's his first carry of the game, and it's a big one. And that'll set up the Wildcats at the Redbank Valley 30-yard line as the clock approaches 30 seconds here in the opening quarter. And this might be the final play of the quarter. It's been an entertaining one, that is for sure. Ferguson in the shotgun. Kupnitsky sidecar, Hummel comes in motion. And I think we're going to get another Attorney Jack Treese penalty here. It's going to be a false start on Central Clarion, I do believe. We'll check the flag. It is, in fact, a false start against the Wildcats. So mark it back 5 yards. It'll be now 1st and 15 from the Redbank Valley 35-yard line. And the clock is going to run. And that is going to, well, wait. Yep, that is going to be the final play of the opening quarter. So we'll take a 60-second break and be right back. Your score, Redbank Valley 14, Central Clarion 7 after one quarter. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
For all your sandwich needs, stop by the New Bethlehem Subway, located across the street from Redbank Valley High School. The New Bethlehem Subway is open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Stop in today to get your stocking stuffer gift cards, or order a sandwich or salad online through the app or in the store. The New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
All right, we are back with the start of second quarter action here from Redbank Valley. Bulldogs leading 14-7. The second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. The course weather is still nice. The course is awesome. The food is even better. Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. Ferguson here on the first play of the second quarter. Rolling. He's looking deep. He's got Rex down there, and that is caught for the touchdown. Ashton Rex on the receiving end of a 35-yard touchdown pass from Jace Ferguson, their second of the game. And just like that, Central Clarion is an extra point away from tying it up. So, my goodness, big plays from the Central Clarion passing attack. Ferguson now 2 of 2 through the air for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns, both of them to Ashton Rex. And Thomas Euchert on to attempt the extra point. And we're going to get a false start here, turning Jack Tree's penalty on Central Clarion. So back them up 5, and Euchert will back up 5 yards for this extra point attempt. So big plays all around in the passing game. Both quarterbacks with 2 touchdown passes, and we are just 9 seconds into the second quarter. So here's Euchert's kick from 5 yards back. He drills it, no problem. So your score with 11:51 remaining in the second quarter, Redbank Valley 14, Central Clarion 14. We'll be right back after a 30-second break here on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion. All right, back here from Redbank Valley. Central Clarion and Redbank Valley tied 14-14 after that Daddies in Clarion touchdown pass from Jace Ferguson to Ashton Rex, their second touchdown connection of the game. Has us tied at 14 with 11:51 to go before halftime. Euchert to kick off. And that kick is squibbed. And so Redbank Valley going to have very good starting field position here around their own 40-yard line to begin their fourth drive of the game here. Yep, ball sitting right on the 40-yard line. So Braylon Wagner and the Redbank Valley offense trot back out onto the field. Wagner has 1 receiver to his right, 3 to his left. Byers, sidecar. And I have a flag on the play. Looks like it's going against Central Clarion, offside. So 5-yard penalty. 1st and 5 now for Redbank Valley from their own 45-yard line. 11:49 to go, second quarter. We are tied at 14, Redbank Valley and Central Clarion. Wagner from the gun, hands it off to Byers. Byers going to be tripped up after about a gain of a yard. And in on the tackle there for Clarion was Ethan Wenner. So that'll set up a second and, well, give him a yard, I guess. 2nd and 4 from Redbank Valley's own 46. Ferguson and Wagner, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Byers sidecar. And now Wagner checks with the sideline. Wagner awaits the snap. He has it. Drops back to pass and fires a pass, and didn't look like he was on the same page there with his receiver, Aiden Ort. So that pass falls incomplete. And that'll set up a 3rd and a long 4 from the 46. Wagner will bring 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Byers again the sidecar. 3rd down and 4. Wagner hit as he throws, and that pass is going to come up short, and that'll set up a 4th down for Redbank Valley. And looks like the punt team is coming out on the field for Redbank. Indeed, that'll be Tate Minnick going back in punt formation for Redbank Valley. And it'll be Dawson Smale and Ashton Rex back deep for Central Clarion. The punt is off. High end over end kick, and that's going to be fair caught at about the 21-yard line. So that's where Central Clarion will take over. First and 10, 10:56 to go here in the second quarter. That was the first punt of the game. That punt brought to you by Frammarelli Sales and Service. Don't punt on a used car. Get one from Frammarelli Sales and Service in Brockway. Check out their inventory on their lot or at frammarelli.com. And while you're at it, stop next door for a great tasting meal at Morelli's Family Restaurant in Brockway. So first and 10 here for the Wildcats from their own 21-yard line, tied at 14 here, 10:56 to go second quarter. Ferguson from the gun. He's going to hand off to Kupnitsky. Kupnitsky's got some room around the right side, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 25. So call it a gain of 3 for Connor Kupnitsky, and that'll set up a 2nd and 7 from the 25. So Ferguson has 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Kupnitsky sidecar left. And now Ferguson checks the play. Calls out instruction, then Ferguson back to pass. He's looking now, he's going to be flushed and take off with it, makes a man miss, makes another man miss. And I'll tell you what, that was only about a gain of 3 yards, but that was an exciting 3-yard run, let me tell you, as Jace Ferguson made a couple of defenders miss there. So that'll set up a 3rd and manageable here for Central Clarion. Called it a 3rd and 4. The clock is ticked under 10 minutes to play here in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Ferguson will bring 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. That's Rex, and that's Ryan Hummel sidecar left with Ferguson. Ferguson looking to throw. He's looking in the direction of Rex. That's complete, but he's going to be tackled short of the first down. And on the play there was Byers, so a nice tackle. And that'll set up a 4th and 2 after the completion to Rex. And that'll take his yards per catch down a little bit after touchdown receptions of 85 and 35 yards. As we tick under 9 minutes to play here in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. And Central Clarion has their offense on the field, 4th and 2 from their own 30. And we got all kinds of movement. So there's a flag on the play, a false start on Central Clarion. So now I have to imagine Coach Davey Eggleton and company will punt the football away here. Well, this will be the first punt of the game for the Wildcats. So Dawson Smale in punt formation for Central Clarion. And he gets the kick away. It's a low line drive kick, going to be fielded at about the 43 by Klaus. Klaus fumbles the football, and Central Clarion recovers. So Mason Klaus never really had that ball cleanly. And Central Clarion recovers it right around midfield. Actually call it the Redbank Valley 49-yard line. So a break there for the Cats. And that's the equivalent of about a 25-yard pass play as opposed to a punt. So Central Clarion, with the score tied at 14 here, 8:30 to go, second quarter, back in business on offense after Redbank Valley had forced the punt. Ferguson will take the shotgun snap as Hummel comes in motion. Kupnitsky sidecar left. And it's going to be a give to Kupnitsky. Kupnitsky sidesteps a man and then then kind of slips, and we'll call it a gain of 1 as, Kopnitsky on the cutback there kind of lost his footing a little bit. We'll call it a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 from the Redbank Valley 48-yard line. Central Clarion, 2nd and 9 from the Redbank Valley 48. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. And play fake to Kopnitsky. Ferguson looking deep again, looking for Rex again, and we're going to have pass interference there. And I think that's the correct call, as there was a lot of contact there. So Rex had the defender beat again and had his sights set on another long touchdown reception that would have been his 3rd of the game. But instead, it's going to be a pass interference penalty against the Bulldogs. And attorney Jack Treese penalty should set the ball up at the Redbank Valley 32-yard line. We'll see where they mark it off. And Mason Klaus, the defender on the play. So that first down brought to you by Ty Nesta Builder Supply. Ty Nesta Builder Supply with locations in Chippenville and Ty Nesta. Visit them online at tynestabuilders.us. And this ball should be marked at it's marked at 33. So 1st and 10, Central Clarion, the Redbank 33. Ferguson in the gun. Kopnitsky sidecar, and the give is to Kopnitsky, and he's around the right side and has some room. And we're going to gain of about 7 down to about the 26. So we have called a gain of 7 for Kopnitsky, who's now up to 44 yards on the ground. They'll set up a 2nd and 3 for Central Clarion from the Redbank 31-yard line as we tick under 7 minutes to play here in the opening half. Ferguson from the gun, got Kopnitsky sidecar left. And Kopnitsky's got some running room, and he's going to have the first down and then some, down to about the 20-yard line. So call a gain of 11 for Connor Kopnitsky. And Central Clarion has entered the Pizza Hut red zone. It's time to order a fresh, hot pizza at Pizza Hut, where nobody outpizzas the Hut. Order online now at pizzahut.com. Actually, call it the 15, so a gain of 16 for Kopnitsky. And Harrison in the backfield with Ferguson, and Harrison's going to get the carry, and he's got a nice gain up the middle, 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry for Harrison. Noah Harrison on his first carry of the game. As we hit the midway point here of the Ty Nesta Builders Supply second quarter, the Hunter Station second quarter. Ball sitting at the 9. So 2nd and 4 from the 9. Central Clarion knocking on the door here. Ferguson hands it off to Harrison. Or no, he's going to keep it himself. Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 2. So call it a gain of 7 for Jace Ferguson. And that will indeed set up a 1st and goal to go situation for Central Clarion from the Redbank Valley 2-yard line. So Harrison staying there in the backfield with Ferguson. Rex, the receiver, lined up to his left. Ferguson in the shotgun. And he's going to fumble. And Central Clarion recovered it. Ferguson fell on it. So a break there for Central Clarion. They lose 3 on the play, but it could have been much, much worse. The ball sitting just inside the 5. 2nd and goal. Central Clarion tied at 14. 4:40 to go here on a running second quarter clock. Ferguson has Kupnitsky's sidecar left with him this time, and Kupnitsky's going to get the carry. He's across the right side. He's in for the touchdown, but there's a flag on the play, and this one might be coming back. So we will check the penalty, and it certainly looked like it was holding against Central Clarion. It isn't. That is indeed the call. So holding against the Wildcats, that will negate the touchdown. A big Attorney Jack Treese penalty there will set the ball back at the 11, it looks like. So now 2nd and goal for the Wildcats from the 11-yard line. So we'll see how critical that penalty turns out to be. Ferguson will have Hummel with him in the backfield. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. I believe that's Rex over there on the far side. Ferguson fakes the handoff, and pass is caught by Rex. Rex does a little bit of dancing, but he's not going to have much. And called a gain of a yard. So that will now set up 3rd and goal for Central Clarion. Ball sitting at the 10-yard line. So a big play here as the clock ticks under 4 minutes to go. Tie game, Redbank Valley, Central Clarion, 14-14. Ferguson has 2 receivers to his left, Rex to his right, Hummel sidecar right. Ferguson looking, he's got a man open. That's Hummel out in the flat, but a great job of pursuit by the Redbank Valley defense. And the first man in there was Aiden Orts, and then a couple other guys in there to clean it up. And that ball is going to be marked at the 5. So we'll see what they do here. You have a good kicker in Euchert. Looking like they're going to go for it here. And they might let the clock run down and take a timeout. And I think that's exactly what they're going to do here. The clock ticks under 3 minutes, play clock at 13. So we're going to waiting. And now we're going to get a timeout by Central Clarion with 2:45 to go in the second quarter. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. Redbank Valley 14, Central Clarion 14. You're listening to High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
All right, welcome back to Redbank Valley. Central Clarion has a 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. We are tied at 14, 2:45 to go here in the second quarter. As Redbank Valley retakes the field, Central Clarion, we'll see what they do here. They lined up to go for it. And I have to imagine they're letting the clock wind down and taking the timeout that they're going to go for it here. And it does look like the offense is back out on the field. All right, so they are going to go for Ashton Rex split out to the left of Ferguson, but he split way out too. And Central Clarion coming out in a power look here. That's Noah Harrison in the backfield with Jace Ferguson. And Ferguson looking to throw. He's looking in the direction of Rex, and that is batted down by Tate Minnick. And that is a turnover on downs. This change of possession brought to you by Burns Funeral Home in Clarion and Reimersburg. They offer full-service funerals, memorial services, cremations, and monument sales. Find out more at rvburnsfuneralhome.com. What a stop for the Redbank Valley defense. So now Both defenses have stopped the other inside the 10-yard line this game. And what a big stop for the Bulldogs there, as they will take over 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line. 2:40 to go here in the second quarter, tied at 14. Wagner, empty backfield from the shotgun. Wagner looking to throw, dumps it off, incomplete. That pass intended for Minnick. That'll set up a 2nd and 10 for Redbank Valley from their own 5-yard line. 2:35 to go here in the first half. In the second quarter, brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors this evening. Wagner has trips to his right. Single receiver or 2 receivers to the left. Now a man comes in motion, and the motion man's going to get the carry, and he's going to be tackled in the end zone for a safety by Ryan Hummel. And that was Orts that got tackled in the end zone. So Ryan Hummel with the safety for Central Clarion, and they take a 16-14 lead. And Ryan Hummel was not fooled on that play at all. So 16-14 now, Central Clarion leads. So there'll be a free kick here for Redbank Valley, as Central Clarion has taken a 16-14 lead. Again, Ryan Hummel coming up with the big play on defense there for the Wildcats. 2:31 to go here before halftime. Central Clarion now leads 16-14, and they're going to get the ball back. And Owen Klaus will take the free kick from his own 20. And that ball is going to be taken at about the 35-yard line by Smale. Smale's got some running room here to the left side, and he's going to run out of bounds at about midfield. So Central Clarion will be set up with good field position once again. We'll call it their own 49, 48, 49. So we'll call it the 48 with their own 48 with 2:24 to go here before halftime. Central Clarion will take over again now, leading by 2 on the Ryan Hummel safety. So Ferguson in the shotgun has 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. And Ferguson looking. Now he's going to throw. Got a man downfield. And that intended for Mason Burford, and good coverage on the play there. That'll set up a 2nd and 10 for Central Clarion from their own 48. Here as we approach 2 minutes to go in the first half. And Ferguson will have Hummel as his sidecar, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Ferguson rolling to his right. He's looking to throw, sets his feet, and he delivers a strike down the field. And Smale had it and went in and out of his hands. So that would have been first down yardage and then some, but the pass falls incomplete. And that will set up a 3rd and 10 for Central Clarion from their own 48. So Ferguson once again will have 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. This Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down. And Ferguson looking to throw. Looking. He's got a man downfield, wide open. Dawson Smale, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a Central Clarion touchdown. So we'll call it a 52-yard touchdown pass Ferguson's third of the game. This one to Dawson Smale. That touchdown brought to you by Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. You will always score a touchdown with a meal from Daddy's. From dogs to burgers to wings, and they're always delicious chef's choice menu. Visit them online at facebook.com/Daddy's Clarion. So Smale, a 52-yard touchdown reception from Ferguson. And here's the extra point attempt from Euchert. His kick is on the way, and it is good. So with 2:01 to go here in the first half, it is Central Clarion 23, Redbank Valley 14. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
All right, welcome back here to Redbank Valley, where things have certainly turned. Central Clarion, a 23-14 lead now on Jace Ferguson's 52-yard touchdown pass to Dawson Smale. And Smale, I don't know if there's a breakdown in coverage or what, but Smale was well behind the defense. There was no one near him, and he was able to walk into the end zone. Here's kind of a pooch kick, and Redbank Valley better get on that. They do. So they'll have good field position, will the Bulldogs, from their own 35-yard line with exactly 2 minutes to go here in the first half. They now find themselves trailing by 9. And I have to imagine Coach Golden Company will be aggressive here. And Wagner will come out in the shotgun. Got Byers sidecar, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Wagner takes a shotgun snap, looks to throw near side. That pass intended for Ryland Roop, incomplete. They'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for Redbank Valley from their own 35-yard line. So 1:55 to go here in the opening half. Central Clarion 23, Redbank Valley 14. Wagner, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He looks to throw. Wagner over the middle, and that pass is caught, hauled in by Roop. And that's going to be a first down and then some on a gain of 21 yards. So a big completion there. Gets the Tonesta Builder Supply first down. Wagner's going again. Oh, he looks, he's got a man open, and that is complete over on the left side to Orts. And Redbank moving the football now on the gain of, we'll see where they mark it. From the 17, so call it a gain of 28. Wagner rolling. That pass is going to be incomplete. Yep, incomplete. So after that gain of 28 down to the 17, incomplete pass there from Wagner. It'll set up a 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line. 1:13 to go here in the first half. Central Clarion 23, Redbank Valley 14. Redbank Valley has entered the Pizza Hut red zone. Wagner takes a shotgun snap, looking, and that pass is going to be batted at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. So timeout Redbank. We're going to take a 30-second timeout with them. 59 seconds to go here in the opening half. Central Clarion 23, Redbank Valley 14. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
All right, so the situation is this. Central Clarion leads Redbank Valley 23-14. 59 seconds to go here in the opening half. Redbank Valley will have a 3rd and 13 from the Central Clarion 20-yard line. And Wagner will come out in the shotgun. Byers as his sidecar. Wagner takes a shotgun snap. He looks near side. That pass is going to be caught by Minnick. Minnick makes a man miss, and Minnick is going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Tate Minnick on the touchdown pass covering 18 yards. And Owen Klaus will come on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is good, but we're going to have a false start on the play. So that attorney Jack Treese penalty will back Redbank up 5 yards. So 50 seconds now to go in the first half, and boy, it has been entertaining to say the least. Fans certainly getting their money's worth here tonight. So Klaus back up 5 yards now for the extra point attempt to get Redbank Valley back within 2. High snap. Mason Klaus does a good job of getting that down, but it's wide left. So nevertheless, Central Clarion 23, Redbank Valley 20 with 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. We're going to keep it right here. A reminder, the second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. The course is awesome. The food is even better. Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tynesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. So your score with 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Central Clarion now leading Redbank Valley 23-20. Central Clarion has 1 timeout left, and we've seen this has been a big play offense. Touchdown passes of 85, 35, and 52 yards from Jace Ferguson here in the first half. So we'll see if they choose to try and push the ball down the field here or just kind of take it into halftime with the 3-point lead. So Owen Klaus to kick off. Smale and Rex back deep for Central Clarion. Klaus, and it's going to be a short kick, and calling for the fair catch there is Harrison. So with 50 seconds to go here for halftime, Central Clarion will have the ball at, well, we'll see where they mark it. Right at the 30, it does appear. So 70 yards and 50 seconds for Central Clarion, leading by 3 here over Redbank Valley. We'll see what Coach Eggleton and company decide to do here. Ferguson will line up in the gun. Got Hummels a sidecar right. 2 receivers to each side. Ferguson takes the shotgun snap. He will look to throw. Now he's gonna. Was he across the line of scrimmage when he threw? It was awfully close, and there is a flag on the play, and I think that is what we're gonna get. I think Ferguson had a foot across the line of scrimmage when he threw that football. So let's see. Check the flag here. Yep. So Ferguson, illegal forward pass on Jace Ferguson. So that attorney Jack Treese penalty will back Central Clarion up And that is also a loss of down penalty. So that'll set up a 2nd and 15 for the Wildcats from their own 25. 42 seconds left here in the first half. Central Clarion leading Redbank Valley 23-20. And they're going to flip the formation here as one receiver comes to the left side. That's Mason Burford, and 3 receivers to the right side. Hummel sidecar with Ferguson. Ferguson rolling to his right. He looks to throw. Ferguson, that's going to be caught by Smale, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. So call it a gain of, call it 13 on the play from Ferguson to Dawson Smale. 2nd and 2 from the 33 with 33 seconds to go in the half. Ferguson has 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He looks to throw. Ferguson, there's a catch by Rex, and he is wrapped up immediately. He will have the first down on a gain of 3, so the clock will stop temporarily on the completion to Ashton Rex. And Clarion getting on the ball. Clock will run. 20 seconds to go. Ferguson from his own 42. Ferguson looking to throw. Now he's going to be flushed. Ferguson looking, and that pass is going to be incomplete. They'll stop the clock with 7 seconds to go in the first half. And Blaine Gold with telling his defensive backs to play way back. So 2nd and 10 for Central Clarion from their own 42. I'll call it the 43, actually, what could possibly be the final play of the first half. And, still plenty of time on the play clock at 20 seconds. Ferguson will have Hummel as his sidecar left. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Ferguson looking to throw, and it's intercepted and going to be returned for a touchdown. Oh my goodness, what a turn of events on the final play of the first half. Brandon Ross with the 33-yard pick 6. And Redbank Valley is going to take the lead at the half. How about that? Brandon Ross, one of our players to watch before the game, comes up with a huge play. The pick 6, and that is a Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion touchdown. And we're going to get a timeout, Redbank, and we'll keep it right here. But my goodness, what a turn of events. That Redbank Valley sideline is fired up, and for good reason, that they've just taken the lead on the final play of the first half. Boy, you got to wonder, I know the Central Clarion offense has been a big play offense in this first half, but you got to wonder if you just run the ball and get into halftime there. But instead, the result is a huge momentum-changing play by Brandon Ross and Redbank Valley. The interception return for touchdown. 0 showing on the second quarter clock. Timeout with the extra point pending. And Owen Klaus on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Mason Klaus now. So Klaus for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. We have reached halftime. Oh, excuse me, my voice going a little hoarse there. Redbank Valley 27, Central Clarion 23. We're going to take a break here. Oh, let's see how long we're going to take a break for. We will take a 5-minute break, and we will be back with your halftime show brought to you by Burns Funeral Home in Clarion. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Your score at the half, Redbank Valley 27, Clarion 23. You are listening to high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network, and C93 FM.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, PA help you build the home of your dreams. Closest Lumber has everything you need to build or remodel your home, including building materials, paint, supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into either location to get some inspiration or work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Closest Lumber, your home improvement headquarters since 1973.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D910sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here.
All right, welcome back to Redbank Valley High School, where at the half, Redbank Valley leads Central Clarion 27-23 in the regular season finale. It is the halftime show brought to you by Burns Funeral Home in Clarion and Reimersburg, offering a full-service funerals, memorial services, cremations, and monument sales. Find out more at rvburnsfuneralhome.com. You are about to hear the stats brought to you by the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. The Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award and accompanying scholarship is awarded to an athlete or athletes who competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10 and who display qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. Congratulations to Selena Buttery on being the 2021-22 winner. Selena, of course, a Brockway graduate, now at Chaminade University in Hawaii. All right. Well, let's get to those aforementioned stats. First, for Redbank Valley, they lead 27-23 at the half. For Redbank, Braylon Wagner, a big first half, 11 of 19 through the air, 192 yards and 3 touchdowns. Aiden Orts, 4 receptions, 85 yards. Tate Minnick, 2 receptions, 28 yards. Mason Klaus, 4 receptions for 63 yards. And Rylan Roop, 1 reception for 21 yards. It is in the rushing attack for Redbank Valley. It is Drew Byers with 8 carries for 20 yards. Braylon Wagner, 3 carries for 11 yards. Aiden Orts, 2 carries for 6 yards and a team rush for -3 yards for the Bulldogs. So those are your Redbank Valley stats. Now let's move to Central Clarion. Jace Ferguson, 8 of 11, 191 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Of course, that was the interception at the end of the first half that was returned for a touchdown by Brandon Ross. Receiving for Central Clarion, Ashton Rex, 5 for 121. Dawson Smale, 2 for 65, and Ryan Hummel, 1 for 5. Rushing for Central Clarion, Connor Kopnitsky, 4 for 62. Jace Ferguson, 5 for 14. Noah Harrison, 1 for 6, and 2 team rushes for -23 yards. Of course, one came on a bad snap that lost them 19 yards on the play. So those are your stats brought to you by the Brooks QR Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. Now, let's get to our scoring summary brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. Central Clarion got on the board first on their second offensive play. It was Jace Ferguson, 85-yard touchdown pass to Ashton Rex. The extra point by Thomas Euchert was good. That gave Central Clarion a 7-0 lead at the 6:13 mark of the first quarter. Redbank Valley tied it up at the 4:30 mark of the first quarter. It was Braylon Wagner, a 17-yard touchdown pass to Mason Klaus. Owen Klaus's extra point was good. At the 1-minute mark of the first quarter, it was Wagner to Aiden Orts, a 24-yard touchdown pass. The Klaus kick was again good. That made it 14-7, Redbank Valley. In the second quarter, Central Clarion tied it up. Ferguson, his second touchdown pass of the game. This one again to Rex, covering 35 yards. Euchert's kick was good at the 11:51 mark of the second quarter. And that score held until 2:31 to go before halftime on Ryan Hummel's safety, tackling Aiden Orts in the end zone. That made it 16-14 Central Clarion. And less than a minute later, in fact, 30 seconds later, after the free kick, it was Jace Ferguson, a 52-yard touchdown pass to Dawson Smale. The kick by Euchert was good. That made it 23-14 Wildcats. With 50 seconds to go before the half, it was Wagner, a 19-yard touchdown pass to Tate Minnick. The extra point was wide left. That made it 23-20 Central Clarion. And on the final play of the first half, Jace Ferguson was intercepted by Brandon Ross. It was returned for a touchdown. That made it 27-23 on the final play of the first half, and that is where we stand at the half. Redbank Valley, I should say, 27, Central Clarion 23. We're going to take a 90-second break, and we'll be back with the scoreboard brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. Visit them online at swiftkennedyandcompany.com. We'll be back in 90 seconds. You're listening to high school football on the YDO Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
All right, welcome back. We're at the half. It is Redbank Valley 27, Central Clarion 23. It is time for the scoreboard brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. Visit them online at swiftkennedyandco.com, and we'll bring that scoreboard up for you here now. First of all, let's check out the scores in District 9. In the second quarter, DuBois and Hollidaysburg are tied at 21 apiece. Port Allegheny all over Otto Elder at the half, 44-0. Again, Port Allegheny and Redbank played that thriller a couple weeks ago. There's a chance they could see each other again in the District 9 Class 1A playoffs. At the half, in a key game, Punxsutawney leads Union AC Valley 13-0. In the second quarter, Phillipsburg Osceola 35, Ridgeway 14. At the half, Kane 21, Bradford 14. And also, these next two games are also at the half. Brockway leading Cameron County 21-0, and Brookville all over Bellefonte 27-3. It's Clearfield 14, Karn City 7. Again, you can check that game out here on D910sports.com as well. Clearfield 14, Karn City 7, start of the third quarter. And Glendale leading Kerwinsville 28-15 in the second quarter, and Keystone all over Montauk 35-6 in the second quarter. And St. Mary's and Tyrone don't have a score on that one, but we'll try and get one for you. So that is your scores in District 9. Moving over to District 10, it is Cambridge Springs 22, Union City nothing at the half. Cathedral Prep 27, Canisius nothing in the second quarter. Lakeview 21, Franklin nothing in the second quarter. Seneca 34, Maplewood nothing at the half. Mercyhurst Prep 20, Mercer nothing in the second quarter. Sagertown 26, Girard nothing in the second quarter. At the half, Eisenhower, the lone remaining unbeaten in District 10, tied with Girard 7-7. At the half, it's Fairview 20, Northwestern 14. Also at the half, Harbor Creek 7, Greenville 7. Late in the second quarter, Sharpsville 14, Fort LaBeouf 14. At the half, Corey 27, Titusville 7. Also at the half, General McLean 15, Warren nothing. Northeast leading Reynolds 20-14 in the second quarter. Bit of a surprise there. Greater Latrobe 14, Butler nothing in the second quarter. Meadville 21, Erie 7 in the second quarter. And at the half, it's McDowell 21, St. Francis of New York 14. So those are your halftime scores brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. Visit them online at swiftkennedyandcompany.com. And as the band plays, hear the Redbank band. Boy, was it an entertaining first half. Back and forth. Both of these young quarterbacks playing very well. Of course, Jace Ferguson for Central Clarion, just a sophomore, and Braylon Wagner, a freshman for Redbank Valley, both with 3 touchdown passes in the first half. Of course, the difference is the interception return for touchdown from Brandon Ross at the end of the first half. Again, both quarterbacks approaching 200 yards through the air, and we still got another half to go. The temperature has cooled off substantially here. We're up in the press box, but it's a nice, crisp, late October night. A great night for high school football. As we've got about 5.5 minutes to go here on the halftime clock, and they'll probably put another 3 minutes or so back on the clock as the teams come out to warm up for the second half. But again, let's take a look at the breakdown in terms of passing versus rushing. Central Clarion has thrown 11 passes, and they have 13 rushes, so pretty even. Redbank Valley has really dominated more so in terms of time of possession. And Wagner, 19 pass attempts. They have 14 rushing attempts as a team, so more passing attempts than rushing attempts for Redbank Valley in the first half. And again, that critical play at the end of the first half with 7 seconds to go. Ferguson intercepted by Ross. It's returned for a touchdown. And depending on the outcome of this game, of course, it's easy for me to sit up here and play armchair quarterback. I'm not, I'm not one of the coaches making the decision on the field. Of course, hindsight always being 20/20. But Central Clarion could have run the clock out and gone ahead 23-20. Instead, the Bulldogs come up with a huge play on defense, playing till the clock hit triple zeros. And the result is a 27-23 lead for Redbank Valley at the half. We're going to take another break. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with the keys to the second half. You're listening to high school football, Redbank Valley and Central Clarion on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
For all your sandwich needs, stop by the New Bethlehem Subway, located across the street from Redbank Valley High School. The New Bethlehem Subway is open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Stop in today to get your stocking stuffer gift cards or order a sandwich or salad online through the app or in the store. The New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics.
And welcome back here. It's Redbank Valley 27, Clarion 23. We are still in halftime here from Redbank Valley High School. Again, welcome to Redbank Valley 27.
Welcome back here. It's Redbank Valley 27,
Clarion 23 at the half. As Central Clarion has just taken the field. Don't see Redbank Valley yet. I have to imagine they'll be coming out momentarily, and they'll put another 3 minutes back on the clock here as we get give the teams time to warm up here before the start of the second half. So folks, just checking again, and I'm going to run through these scores again real quick in District 9. And, again, in a couple of games that are of interest to these teams, because they're teams that could potentially see in the playoffs, Port Allegheny just all over Otto Eldred, 44-0. Of course, Port and Redbank played a couple weeks ago up in Port, an 8-7 win for the Gators in a defensive slugfest. But again, I have to imagine, not that they're on a collision course, because Keystone and Union AC Valley, I think, will have something to say as well. But there is a very real possibility that Redbank and Port Allegheny could see each other again in the District 9 playoffs. And then for Central Clarion, Karn City is a potential matchup. And again, they played a thriller their first time, a 26-20 win for the Wildcats. And they are trailing a very good Clearfield team, 14-7 in the third quarter. So Karn City hanging tough with Clearfield there. And again, you can watch that game live on D910sports.com. Again, that's Clearfield 14, Karn City 7. Early stages of the third quarter there, as both teams out on the field and warming up for the second half. Again, both quarterbacks just shy of the 200-yard mark in the first half. Both have thrown 3 touchdown passes. Of course, the difference in the game to this point came on the final play of the first half. Brandon Ross's interception return for a touchdown, intercepting Jace Ferguson and taking it to the house as the clock hit all zeros to give the Bulldogs the advantage at the break. While we have a moment, I should say, I want to remind you this third quarter brought to you by Subway in New Bethlehem. Stop by New Bethlehem Subway for all your sandwich needs, located across the street from Redbank Valley High School. Tonight's game also being brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. And tonight's game also being brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com. The teams are back on the field. The officials are back out on the field. And we are just about ready to go for the start of third quarter action here from Redbank Valley. Again, if the first half, or if the second half is anything like the first half, boy, what a treat of a ball game. Kind of what you'd expect from two of the premier teams in District 9. It did not disappoint. Big plays on both sides of the ball. Central Clarion will get the ball to start the second half as Redbank Valley sideline nearest to us here in the press box. And a big round of applause here from the fans as we get set to start second half action. So Owen Klaus will do the kicking for Redbank Valley as the kickoff team just breaking the huddle. Again, Klaus to kick off for the Bulldogs. Back deep for Central Clarion. Dawson Smale, Ashton Rex. All right, so we got the clock ready there for those of you on D910sports.com. We have the scoreboard there for you, even though we're audio only tonight. So Klaus to kick off. Rex deep for the Wildcats. And we are underway in the third quarter. This is a short kick going to be fielded at the 35. Well, not fielded at the 35. And the Wildcats will have to fall on it there. So that is where Central Clarion will be to start the third quarter at their own 35-yard line. All right, so Central Clarion will start from their own 35. Jace Ferguson, quarterback, will have Ryan Hummel, sidecar left. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right to start play here in the second half. And here's the snap by Ferguson. There's a give to Hummel. Hummel stacked up after a gain of about a yard. And that's about it. So Ryan Hummel on the carry to start the second half here. And yeah, about a half a yard, I guess. So Ryan Hummel, we'll give him a yard. Bring up 2nd and 9 for Central Clarion from their own 36. Again, 3 receivers here to the left, 1 to the right. Ferguson is going to roll to his left, looking, still looking. Now he's flushed, and he's going to take off with it, and he's going to be brought down on the play by number 50, Caden Adams. And no gain on the play. So I'll set up a 3rd and long. This 3rd down is brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When you get backed up, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC to get you moving again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. So no gain there on Ferguson. 3rd and long. Clarion didn't really have a lot of 3rd and longs in the first half. A couple, but not many. As Ferguson takes a shotgun snap, he'll roll to his right. He's got a man out there. That's Ashton Rex. He's going to have the first down and more into Redbank Valley territory, down to about the 45. 45, 46. 45. So we'll call it a gain of 20 on the play. Boy, Rex is now up to 141 yards receiving for Central Clarion. That pass also put Ferguson over 200 yards passing. So Ferguson with Central Clarion got him on the move here to start the second half at the Redbank Valley 45. And this is a run all the way from Ferguson. He's going to be wrapped up along the sideline there after about a gain of 3. No, we'll call it a gain of 2, actually, to the Redbank Valley 43. So 2nd and 7, or 2nd and 8, I should say, after the 2-yard run by Ferguson, here as we approach the 10-minute mark of the new Subway in New Bethlehem third quarter. And thought he might have got out of bounds on the play. He did not, so clock continues to run. And Ferguson will line up in the shotgun. Receivers to each side. And Kopnitsky's a sidecar. He's going to get the carry. He's around the right side, but he's stuck there after about a gain of, we'll see what that mark, gain of 3. So Kupnitsky with the short gain, and that'll set up a 3rd and 5. Another Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning 3rd down. 3rd and 5, Central Clarion from the Redbank Valley 40-yard line. Ferguson has both Hummel and Kupnitsky with them. Well, Hummel lined up in the wing, Kupnitsky sidecar. 3rd and 5 as we hit 9 minutes to go here, third quarter. Ferguson takes a shotgun snap. This is a run all the way from Ferguson following Hummel, and he's going to pick up the first down. Jace Ferguson got the first down plus a couple more yards, called a gain of 8. That first down brought to you by Taya Nesta Builders. So gain of 8 here. Ferguson already 3 carries in the third quarter, had 5 carries in the entire first half. Looks like Ethan Burford split to the right, Ashton Rex to the left, Kupnitsky sidecar with Ferguson in the backfield. Ferguson takes the shotgun snap, hands up Kupnitsky. Kupnitsky's got some room down the left side, but he's going to be ridden out of bounds by Brandon Ross, and also over there on the play for the Bulldogs is number 81, Colton Schick. Call it a gain of, let's see, down to the, call it a gain of 3. So there'll be 2nd and 7 from Central Clarion from the Redbank Valley 30. Again, Bulldogs leading Central Clarion 27-23 here in the third quarter. Ferguson in the shotgun, got Kupnitsky sidecar, a receiver to his right, handoff, no, play fake. Ferguson back to pass. He's under duress, and he's going to be brought down. Guess who? Brandon Ross once again. Also in there was Carson Rupp on the tackle. So Ross and Rupp combine on the sack. And the ball now sitting back on the Redbank Valley 40-yard line. 3rd and 17 for Central Clarion. Ferguson from the gun. 3 receivers to his right. He's rolling that direction. Looking. He's got a man out there. It's Rex, but he's going to be tackled about 9 yards short of the first down. So pass complete to Ashton Rex. Called a gain of 9. And I have to imagine the offense stays out on the field here for Central Clarion. They do. So 4th and 9 for Central Clarion from the Redbank Valley. We'll call it the 33. Actually, call it the 32. Ferguson still looking. He's under duress, and he's going to be brought down. Ball comes out late, but he was already in the grasp. So a sack by Rupp. Again, Rupp and Ross with a big series there on defense for Redbank Valley, and that is a turnover on downs. Brought to you by Burns Funeral Home in Clarion and Reimersburg, offering full-service funerals, memorial services, cremations, and monument sales. Find out more at rvburnsfuneralhome.com. So 6:28 to go here in the third quarter. Turnover on downs gives Redbank Valley the ball at their own 40. And there's a handoff to Byers, and he's going to have a couple, maybe 3. We'll call it gain of 3. So 2nd and 7 from the Redbank Valley 43 on the run by Byers. Byers' first carry of the second half. Wagner, shotgun, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, and the receiver to his left, Aiden Orts, moved early. And false start at Attorney Jack Tree's penalty. We'll back Redbank Valley, I should say, up 5 yards. We're under 6 minutes to go now here in the third quarter. It is Central Clarion trailing Redbank Valley 27-23. Redbank Valley with the ball. 2nd and 13 now from their own 38. Ferguson looking at a short pass, complete to Mason Klaus. Mason Klaus makes a couple defenders miss, and he's going to be right around the first down yard marker, but a yard short, call a gain of 12 from Wagner to Mason Klaus, and Wagner over 200 yards through the air now as well. 3rd and 1, Redbank from their own 49-yard line. They lead 27-23 here, 5:20 to go on a running third quarter clock. Wagner has Byers as a sidecar. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Byers will get the carry. He's got the first down and more. Down to the Central Clarion 42-yard line, a gain of 9 yards by Byers, and it's a Tionesta Builder Supply first down for Redbank Valley. So Byers gain of 9 on the play for Drew Byers, and it is 1st and 10 Redbank Valley. They are driving at the Central Clarion 42, leading by 4. Wagner back to pass, looking. Now he's going to take off, still looking. Now he's going to run with it. He's got some room over the left side, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards before he goes out of bounds, and that sure looked like it might have been a late hit. So nothing called. Wagner picked up 7, maybe 8 on the play. Are we going to get a flag here? Yeah, and we are going to get that late hit personal foul, so the officials got that. So gain was to the 35, so it was a gain of 7 for Braylon Wagner down to the 35, and the 15-yard penalty will put it at the Central Clarion 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 as Redbank Valley enters the Pizza Hut red zone, leading by 4, 27-23, 4:42 to go here in the third quarter. Wagner takes a shotgun snap. He's looking now. He rolls to his right, and he's directing a receiver. Now he's going to take off with it, and he's going to pick up. Now, let's see how much Wagner got on that play. We'll call it a gain of 6 yards for Braylon Wagner. So 4:33 to go here in the third quarter. Redbank Valley 2nd and 4 from the Redbank Valley 14. Wagner has 2 receivers to his right. They hand off to Byers. Byers got some room. He's going to pick up the first down. And that's going to be right around the 6-yard line on the 8-yard carry by Drew Byers. Another Tionesta Builder Supply first down. That'll set up a 1st and goal to go for Redbank Valley from the Central Clarion 6-yard line. Wagner in the gun. Byers a sidecar now. Byers moves to his left. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. And motion man comes, and Wagner's going to keep it. And this play is going nowhere as he's going to be brought down by Hayden Hindman with the tackle. And that's going to be a loss on the play. And ball put down about the 11-yard line. So we'll call it a loss of 5 there for Braylon Wagner. They'll set up a 2nd and goal to go situation from the 11-yard line. Redbank Valley looking to add to its lead. Wagner back to pass. He's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Redbank Valley. And that is Rylan Roop on the touchdown reception. Wagner's 4th touchdown pass of the game. And that is a Daddies in Clarion touchdown. So 11-yard touchdown pass from Wagner. to Roop. The kick is good. And with 3:28 to go in the third quarter, your score, Redbank Valley 34, Central Clarion 23. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
So Ryland Roop's second reception of the game goes for an 11-yard touchdown. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Braylon Wagner. And here's the kickoff. And that's a short kick in midfield about the 25. And with running room there on the play was Smale. And he's going to take it all the way to midfield. So great starting field position for Central Clarion as they now find themselves down 2 scores, 34-23. In this third quarter, brought to you by Subway in New Bethlehem. Stop by the New Bethlehem Subway for all your sandwich needs, located across the street from Redbank Valley High School. And it looks like we have an injury timeout on the play. We'll take this time to let you know that tonight's game also being brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club just outside Tionesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection. Custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com. So, with 3:24 to go in the third quarter, Central Clarion will have the ball. They trail Redbank Valley 34-23 after the Wagner to Roop touchdown pass. And injured player that helped off the field. Looked like he was going to be okay. Couldn't tell who it was. Going to get a number there. But Central Clarion, and it looks like it's Ross over there on the sideline, I'm being told. And doesn't look to be anything serious. It looked like they're stretching him out for a possible cramp. Anyway, Central Clarion, 1st and 10 from the midfield, trailing 34-23. Here's a handoff to Kupnitsky, and no gain on the play. Several Bulldogs in there on the tackle. Looked like he was initially tripped up there by Cole Bish. So no gain on the play. That'll set up a 2nd and 10 for Central Clarion from midfield. And Clarion players checking their wristbands here. Ferguson in no hurry. Yeah, Kupnitsky there as his sidecar right. Hummel in the wing, a receiver to his right. Ferguson takes the shotgun snap. Here's a handoff to Kupnitsky. Kupnitsky with some running room this time and barreling over the defender there. He gets 6 down to the Redbank Valley 44. So a much more productive run that time from Connor Kupnitsky, and that will set up a 3rd and 4 for Central Clarion. This Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Central Clarion, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC 3rd down for Central Clarion at the Redbank Valley 44-yard line. Again, Redbank Valley leading 34-23 as we approach 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, brought to you by Subway in New Bethlehem. Ferguson has Kupnitsky sidecar right. Wagner is his wing to the right. And Ferguson keeps it around the right side. He's going to have the first down and still pushing down to about the Redbank Valley 37-yard line. So called a gain of 7 on the play for Jace Ferguson. And that's a big 3rd down pickup there for the Wildcats as they keep the drive going. Again, approaching a minute and a half to play here in the third quarter. Redbank Valley leading Central Clarion 34-23. Central Clarion 1st and 10 at the Redbank 37. Ferguson in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself again. He has some room. He's up the middle. He's got the first down and more. Jace Ferguson down to about the 10-yard line. A big-time run by Jace Ferguson. Looks like they're going to mark it right at the 10. So a gain of 27 on the play from Jace Ferguson. Central Clarion has entered the Pizza Hut red zone. They will have a first and goal to go from the 10 as they look to get back within one score here. And we tick under a minute to play here in the third quarter. So again, that was another, and we've seen several of those design quarterback runs for Ferguson here in the third quarter, and they've almost all been effective. That one goes for 37 yards. Ferguson hands off to Kopnitsky. Kopnitsky pushing, and he gets down to about the 3. So call it a gain of 7 for Connor Kopnitsky. Now, Central Clarion does not have to run another play here in the third quarter. We'll see if they do. It sure doesn't look like it. Yeah, and as Ashton Rex walks towards the sideline there, it looks like we are indeed going to go to the fourth quarter. Now they're lining up quickly, and no, they're not going to get the playoff. So that is the end of the third quarter. We'll take a 60-second break and be back. Your score after 3, Redbank Valley 34, Central Clarion 23. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
For all your sandwich needs, stop by the New Bethlehem Subway, located across the street from Redbank Valley High School. The New Bethlehem Subway is open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Stop in today to get your stocking stuffer gift cards or order a sandwich or salad online through the app or in the store. The New Bethlehem Subway is a proud supporter of Redbank Valley Athletics.
All right, welcome back here. Redbank Valley 34, Central Clarion 23, but Central Clarion knocking on the door. Second and goal from the 3-yard line as we begin the fourth quarter. This fourth quarter brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. John Bongavani, Lucas Slezak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management. Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. As we'll get the rest of that reading here momentarily. As second and goal from the 3 for Central Clarion. And Ferguson, is he in? He is in for the Central Clarion touchdown. So Jace Ferguson, again, that was a run all the way, and Ferguson takes it in. So with 11:55 to go here in the fourth quarter, Central Clarion is back within 5 now. It's 34-29 with the PAT from Thomas Euchre pending. So Ferguson with 3 passing touchdowns and now with a rushing touchdown. That was our first rushing touchdown of the game, believe it or not. And I should say Central Clarion will go for 2 here to try and get back within 3. That's the obvious decision here. As Burford runs onto the field here late. Still 15 seconds on the play clock. Ferguson has Kopnitsky as his sidecar. Or Hummel, I should say. The handoff is to Hummel. And Hummel is in for the 2-point conversion. So with 11:55 to go here in the fourth quarter, it's 34-31 Redbank Valley. And we're going to keep it right here. And again, this fourth quarter brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. John Bongavani, Lucas Slezak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management, Erie and Bradford, are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwm.nm.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tynesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. So the first play of the fourth quarter is a Jace Ferguson 3-yard touchdown run. Ryan Hummel runs in the 2-point conversion. And it is Redbank Valley 34, Central Clarion 31. It has been a good one. We still got a full quarter to go, at least. So Euchre to kick off. And no one really deep for Redbank Valley. Got a bunch of guys up around the 20-yard line. And the kick is a short one, going to be fielded at the 35 by Cole Bish. And that's where Redbank Valley will take over, again, leading 34-31. I know there was some thought going into this game about whether these teams might rest some starters, but that is certainly not the case. Both these teams, both the coaching staffs playing to win. And we've seen the starters here for the duration, and looks like that's going to continue throughout the remainder of this ball game. As Wagner will send 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Byers, the sidecar, to his left. Wagner takes the shotgun snap, and the give is to Byers, and Byers breaks a tackle. Now he bounces it outside. Byers, and boy, Byers looked like he might be off to the races there, but not quite. Nevertheless, a first down run there for Byers. And boy, he almost broke that, folks. First down out to the 47-yard line. And we're going to get a flag here, so we have an attorney, Jack Treese penalty. And looks like we're going to get a full start. That is, in fact, the call on Redbank Valley. So back them up 5 yards. It'll be a 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs, leading by 3, 11:33 to go in the fourth quarter from their own 43-yard line. First and 15 here for the Bulldogs. Wagner from the gun. And here's a handoff to Byers. Byers goes up the middle, and he's going to get about 3 on the play. So gain of 3 for Drew Byers there in the 1st and 15 carry. They'll set up a 2nd and about, well, actually, we'll give him 4 out to the 46 is where they're marking it. So 2nd and 11 from the 46. And Wagner will send 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Byers, his sidecar, to his left. Wagner looking to pass. He's looking deep down the field. He's got a man wide open. Tate Minnick will walk into the end zone. A 53-yard touchdown pass. Wagner's 5th of the game. Wagner, a 53-yard touchdown pass to Minnick. And my goodness, Braylon Wagner, what a game. Owen Klaus on for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, kick is good. So with 10:32 to go in the fourth quarter, it is Redbank Valley 41, Central Clarion 31. We'll be back after this 30-second break. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
All right, welcome back here to Redbank Valley, where the Bulldogs have just taken a 41-31 lead on Braylon Wagner's 5th touchdown pass of the game, a 53-yarder to Tate Minnick. And there's the kickoff. It's a squibber and picked up by Rex, and Rex falls down. So Rex tried to make a cut and just kind of got the turf monster, got him, and it's going to be down. We'll see where they mark the ball, but Redbank Valley will have it now 1st and 10. 10-30, or Central Clarion will have it 1st and 10 with 10:30 to go in the 4th quarter, trailing Redbank Valley 41-31. And that ball is going to be at the 21, it looks like. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, trailing by 10 now here in the Generational Wealth Management 4th quarter. Ferguson, and this is a designed run all the way, and Ferguson breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to get a gain of about 5 yards. Redbank Valley did a good job to contain him there. Ferguson did not go down easily on that play. Again, we'll call it a gain of 5. So I'll bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 26. And again, we've seen Jace Ferguson much more active in the running game here for Central Clarion in the second half. So Burford to the right, Smale to the left, and Kupnitsky looks like sidecar with Jace Ferguson. Ferguson back to pass. Looking all day to throw. Now he's going to take off with it. Jace Ferguson, and he's going to be wrapped up on the play. And on the play there was Bish. And not much doing there for, well, I guess we call it a gain of about 4. They got a little more than I thought. So I set up a 3rd and 1. This Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down. So 3rd and a yard to go here for the Wildcats from their own 30, trailing by 10. Ferguson rolling to his left, looking. Now he's going to take off with it. He has the 1st down and a whole lot more as he slides down at about the 44-yard line. So call it a gain of 14 for Jace Ferguson and a 1st down for Jace Ferguson. Ball mark. Actually, going to put it, looks like, we'll call it the 43-yard lines. We are under 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Redbank Valley leading 41-31. Central Clarion with the ball 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. 3 receivers here, but the handoff is going to be to Hummel, and Hummel with a strong run picks up the 1st down on a gain of 12 into Redbank Valley territory at the 45. Well, Hummel hasn't had a lot of carries tonight, but he has made them count. So, ball now sitting at the Redbank Valley 45 on that Ty Nesta Builder Supply 1st down. Redbank Valley leading by 10, 41-31. And Hummel, nope, this will be Ferguson again, and he's going to be wrapped up of Ferguson driving. And again, Jace Ferguson running hard, but a number of Redbank Valley players in on that tackle. About 2.5 on the play. We'll call it 2 on that run by Jace Ferguson. So that will set up a 2nd and 8 for Central Clarion from the Redbank Valley 43-yard line. Ferguson, two receivers to his left, Burford to his right. And he takes the shotgun snap, rolls to his left, looking to throw. Now he's going to take off with it and spins around, still on his feet. Jace Ferguson, and finally brought down after a modest gain there. That was Cole Bish again on the tackle. But, man, Jace Ferguson worked hard to pick up some yardage there. Called a gain of 4. We'll bring up 3rd and 4 from the Redbank Valley 39-yard line. That was Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 3rd down. Coming up here for the Wildcats, trailing by 10, about just over 6 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Ferguson looks to pass, he's going deep for Rex, and that is going to be intercepted by Minnick right around the goal line. And they're going to call it a touchback. Tate Minnick with the interception there. Ferguson threw that one to his number 1 guy, but it was into double coverage, and Minnick picks it off. So with 6:17 to go here in the 1st quarter, that change of possession brought to you by Burns Funeral Home in Clarion and Reimersburg, offering full-service funerals, memorial services, cremations, and monument sales. Find out more at rvburnsfuneralhome.com. So Ferguson is intercepted by Tate Minnick, and it's 41-31 Redbank Valley with the lead and the ball now with 6:17 to go in the 4th quarter. And we'll see if they try and work on this clock here. Both teams still with all 3 timeouts remaining here in the Generational Wealth Management 4th quarter. Wagner will give it to Byers. Byers has some room up the middle. We'll call it about a gain of 2.5 there, maybe 3. We'll call it 3. And 2nd and 7 now for Redbank Valley from their own 23 as we tick close to the 6-minute mark here. Actually, under 6 minutes ago. I apologize. As Wagner, again, they're going to let that play clock run all the way down. Still 17 seconds left on it as Redbank Valley starts to work on that clock. And motion man is Orts. He'll get the ball. And Central Clarion defense not fooled there. We're gonna get a Central Clarion timeout here with 5:27 to go in the 4th quarter. We'll take a 30-second break. Redbank Valley 41, Central Clarion 31, 5:27 to go, 4th quarter. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
All right, welcome back here to Redbank Valley. Bulldogs leading Central Clarion 41-31. Call that a loss of 2 on the play on that carry from Orts. So that'll set up a 3rd and 9. 3rd down brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When you get backed up, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC to get you going again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. So 3rd and 9 here for Redbank Valley. We'll see if they throw the ball here or run the ball and try and make Clarion use another one of their timeouts. Central Clarion, I should say. 3rd and 9 from Wagner. He'll get the shotgun snap. He will hand it off. And going nowhere on the play is Byers. In fact, he'll lose yardage. And Central Clarion going to take another timeout. We'll keep it right here for this one. Again, a loss on the play there. He's loss of about 6 yards on the play. And we'll get you some updated scores here momentarily. Let's check the scoreboard here right now and get you an update on that Clearfield Carn City game. We have 5:49 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Karn City Wow, Karn City leads Clearfield 35-20 in the fourth quarter. And boy, that's a surprise to a lot of people. That's a good Clearfield football team. And like Karn City with a big second half there has opened up a 15-point lead. And so a bit of a surprise there as we're coming out of the timeout here against Redbank Valley 41, Central Clarion 31, 5:22 to go in the fourth quarter, and punt formation for Redbank Valley. And we're going to flag on the play. Attorney Jackby's penalty, and there's a late flag too. I wonder if that's of the personal foul variety. We will check the flag. Yet, dead ball foul against Redbank Valley. And that's going to back up the Bulldogs inside the 10. So it'll be fourth down now from the 8. So a tough punting situation here for Redbank Valley. And they're coming after him. Punt is away. And that's going to take a Central Clarion, big Central Clarion bounce. Redbank Valley pounces on it, but Central Clarion will have the ball at the Redbank Valley 30-yard line. And again, that ball hit and it bounced Central Clarion's way for another 6 or 7 yards. And so with 5:11 to go here in the fourth quarter, it is Redbank Valley 41, Central Clarion 31. Central Clarion with the ball now at the Redbank Valley 30-yard line, first and 10. And Ferguson coming back out of the field. He'll have Hummel as his sidecar. Rex and Burford to the near side. Smale to the far side. Ferguson looking to throw. Looking now, he's flushed, and he'll throw, and that is going to be incomplete in the direction of Burford. So with 5:03 to go here in the fourth quarter, Central Clarion will have a second and 10 from the Redbank Valley 30, trailing by 10, 41-31. 5:03 to go here in the Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. As Ferguson checks his wristband, gets the play, he'll have Hummel as a sidecar to the left, Burford to his right, Smale and Rex to his left. Ferguson rolls to his left, looking, he's going to throw. He's got Rex out there. Rex has the first down and more. Ashton Rex. And that he's going to be down around the 11, maybe the 10-yard line. We'll see where they're marking. It's nevertheless Central Clarion in the Pizza Hut red zone. Ball at the 10-yard line. So a gain of 20 on the play from Ferguson to Rex. And it will be first and goal for Central Clarion. Boy, Rex having a monster game receiving, up over 160 yards. Ferguson, this is a run all the way. Ferguson plows up the middle, and he's going to pick up a couple as in on the play there for Redbank Valley was a pair of defenders, including Caden Adams. So second and goal here for Central Clarion from the 8 after the pickup of 2 by Ferguson. Ferguson looking to pass. Ferguson flush from the pocket. Now he's going to take off. Jace Ferguson is down around, but he's not in, but he's down around the 1-yard line. So call it a pickup of 7 for Jace Ferguson, and a third and goal now for Central Clarion from the Redbank 1-yard line. 4 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Ferguson, we're going to get a flag here. We might And we might get a false start here on Central Clarion. That would be huge. Is it on the offense or the defense? I think Central Clarion may have moved early on that. As we wait for a ruling from the officials. A legal substitution on Redbank. So it was not on Central Clarion. So that'll be a half the distance to the goal penalty. And, well, you can't really move it much closer to the goal line than the Wildcats were. But so first and goal from about the half-yard line for Central Clarion. Clock runs. So third and goal from about the half-yard line. Ferguson hands off to Hummel. Is he in? Hummel does not break the plane. And, boy, Connor Kopnitsky was pleading with the official there. He thought Hummel was in, but he is not. And it is fourth and goal from the 1. Ferguson under center. Ferguson pushing. Is he in? No, touchdown. Touchdown, Jace Ferguson. His second rushing touchdown of the fourth quarter. With 3:17 to go on fourth and goal, Ferguson plunges it in from a yard out with 3:16 to go, and the extra point pending from Thomas Euchert. Euchert on for the point after attempt. Euchert's kick is up. That kick is good. So with 3:16 to play, your score, Redbank Valley 41, Central Clarion 38. We'll take a 40-second break and be right back. You're listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
All right, welcome back. So with 3:16 to play, Central Clarion back within 3. It's 41-38, and there's a squib, and that's going to be returned for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Mason Klaus. 51 yards to the house. And Redbank is up 2 scores again. What a wild game this has been. And that was sort of like a squib, kind of like a modified onside kick attempt almost. Klaus takes it and races into the end zone for the touchdown. Owen Klaus, extra point is no good. So with 3:09 to play in the fourth quarter, it is Redbank Valley 47, Central Clarion 38. What a ball game this has been. And again, the kickoff, they got a decent bounce on it, but Mason Klaus, Johnny on the spot, and the defenders almost over pursued on the play, and Mason Klaus had a clear path to the end zone. My goodness, what a ball game. 47-38, Redbank Valley, 3:09 to go in the fourth quarter. My goodness. So Owen Klaus will kick off now for Redbank Valley. And get you. And there's the kickoff, and that's muffed, and Central Clarion's just going to have to fall on it. And so 3:06 to go now in the fourth quarter. Central Clarion down by 9 now with the ball. And we'll see where they mark it, about their own 30, put it down, 37. Carn City leading Clearfield 35-27, 2:48 to go in the fourth quarter in that game. So Central Clarion down by 9, 3:06 to go, one timeout, the ball to work with, ball sitting on their own 37-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout here for Redbank. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them, be right back. You're listening to High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
All right, folks, welcome back. 3:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Redbank Valley 47, Central Clarion 38. Central Clarion first and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Here we go. Ferguson takes a shotgun snap. Looking to throw. He's got a man out there wide open. That is Rex. All kinds of running room. Ashton Rex inside the Redbank Valley 30-yard line on a gain of, wow, my goodness. Down to the 25, 38-yard gain. Ball snap back to Ferguson. Ferguson looking. He's flushed, and he's going to be brought down. The ball is out, and they're going to say he was already down, and Ferguson is down. Oh no! So Jace Ferguson down on the play with 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. And, oh, boy. Rex going over 200 yards receiving on that reception. But, again, all the concern now is with Jace Ferguson as he got spun down on that sack and being attended to. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. You're listening to High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
So the good news is Ferguson is on his feet. He is walking off under his own power, but very gingerly. Trainer with an arm around him. And, boy, you hope for Central Clarion's sake that is not anything serious. Jace Ferguson, so important to what this Central Clarion team does. Again, coming at 9-0 and, going to be the top seed in the Class 2A playoffs in District 9. And, boy, you hope he's okay. Still 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. And that was a loss on the play. A big loss on the play of 13 yards. So 14 yards, called second and 24 for Central Clarion. I think that's Hummel going to be taking the snaps there for Central Clarion. No, that's Kupnitsky. I apologize. So Connor Kupnitsky. No, it's Hummel. And Hummel looking. Now he's going to be flushed, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. And that was Brandon Ross. And boy, has he had a big game. Of course, the pick six at the end of the first half. And we're going to get a timeout, Central Clarion, and that is their final timeout. We'll keep it here. 2:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Redbank Valley 47, Central Clarion 38, and it's going to be 3rd and a mile for Central Clarion. Central Clarion needs 30 yards for the first down. And, oh boy, things, obviously you want to win the game. I think the main concern now for Central Clarion is the health of Jace Ferguson. Again, you hope he's okay. What a performance here tonight by both teams, though. Redbank Valley, Braylon Wagner, 5 touchdown passes. Ross, the pick six at the end of the half. Klaus, the kickoff return here now for the touchdown. And so here we go, 3rd and 30. Ferguson's back in there. Okay, so 2:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Ferguson is back in, and he is flushed. Flush now, rolling. He's going to take off with it. Jace Ferguson. Wow. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play, but surprised he came back into the game. Glad to see he came back in the game, but this will set up a 4th and about 26 for Central Clarion after the gain of, call it 4 by Ferguson. So this is pretty much your ball game here. Redbank leading by 9, 47-38, 1:35 to go in a running fourth quarter clock. No timeouts left for the Wildcats. 4th down. And Ferguson looks. He's going to launch it deep for Smale, and that's going to be intercepted by Aiden Orts, and he'll go down in the end zone for a touchdown. And that will just about wrap things up here from Redbank Valley. Orts picks off Ferguson, and Ferguson's 3rd interception of the game. He also has 3 touchdown passes and 2 touchdown runs. Boy, what a win for Redbank Valley. It was a game full of big plays. Redbank Valley's just made a few more of them here this evening, and they'll be able to just kneel on the ball here. Central Clarion out of timeouts. Ball at the 20-yard line. Wagner will just be able to kneel it out here. Wagner takes the knee. And don't forget, coming up, we have the C93 post-game show. C93, 92.7 FM, and WWCH, 94.1. Clarion's #1 radio stations. Boy, this game lived up to the billing, folks. It certainly did. Wagner will have to knee the ball one more time. Well, yeah, one more time. That should be it. It's gone final. Karn City has defeated Clearfield 35-27. Wagner takes the knee, and that is going to be your ball game right there. Say what, folks, we are going to take a break here of, we'll take a 3-minute break here, and we'll be back with the C93 post-game show. Your final, Redbank Valley 47, Central Clarion 38. You are listening to high school football on the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM in Clarion.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Welcome back into the C93 postgame show. Let's start off with your scoring summary, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. It was Ashton Rex, 85-yard touchdown pass from Jace Ferguson to get the scoring going for Central Clarion, 7-0 at the 6:13 mark of the first quarter. Mason Klaus, a 17-yard pass from Braylon Wagner, made it 7-7 at the 4:30 mark of the first quarter. Aiden Orts, a 24-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Wagner with a minute to go in the first quarter, made it 14-7 Redbank. Clarion tied at the 11:51 mark of the second quarter. It was Rex, a 35-yard pass from Ferguson. Ryan Hummel's safety made it 16-14 Clarion, 2:31 mark of the first half. Dawson Smales, 52-yard touchdown pass from Jace Ferguson. Euchre kick made it 23-14 Central Clarion, 2:01 to go in the half. With 50 seconds to go in the half, it was Tate Minnick, a 19-yard touchdown pass from Wagner. And on the final play of the first half, Brandon Ross, 33-yard pick six, made it 27-23 Redbank at the half. In the third quarter, it was Rylan Roop, a 11-yard touchdown pass from Wagner, made it 34-23 at the 3:28 mark of the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, Jace Ferguson's 3-yard touchdown run made it 34-31 with 10:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Wagner, his fifth touchdown pass of the game, this one to Minnick, made it 41-31 Redbank Valley. I'm going to have to add that play to the stats here because I forgot to put that one in, folks. So that was Minnick, a 53-yard pass from Wagner. And Jace Ferguson's 1-yard touchdown run with 3:16 to go in the fourth quarter made it 41-38. But Mason Klaus returned the ensuing kickoff 51 yards for a touchdown to account for the scoring this evening. So your final score, Redbank Valley 47, Central Clarion 38. Stats brought to you by the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. First for Redbank Valley, Braylon Wagner, 14 of 23 for 268 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rylan Roop with 2 receptions for 32 yards and a touchdown. Aiden Orts, 4 for 85. Tate Minnick, 3 for 71. And Mason Klaus, 5 for 75, also had a receiving touchdown as well. Drew Byers led the way, 15 carries, 52 yards on the ground for the Bulldogs. For Central Clarion, Jace Ferguson was, I can read my own handwriting here. Ferguson was 12 of 18 12 of 17, I should say, for 293 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Ashton Rex, 9 receptions for 208 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dawson Smale, 2 receptions for 65 yards and a touchdown for Central Clarion. Connor Kopnitsky, 9 carries, 81 yards. Ferguson, 20 for 78 for Central Clarion. Ryan Hummel, 2 catches for 20 yards for the Wildcats as well. So those are your stats, brought to you by the Brooks Huard Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. As we roll on in our post-game show here, we'll get to the scoreboard and our player of the game. Scoreboard brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity. Swift Kennedy and Company. Visit them online at swiftkennedyandcompany.com. First in District 9, these games are all final. Hollidaysburg 36, DuBois 35, Port Allegheny 60, Otto Eldred 12, Punxsutawney 27, Union AC Valley 7, Phillipsburg Osceola 56, Ridgeway 34. In the fourth quarter, Kane 35, Bradford 27. These are all final. Brockway 35, Cameron County nothing. Brookville 41, Bellefonte 3. Redbank Valley, of course, in this game, 47-38 over Central Clarion. Karn City 35-27 over Clearfield. Glendale leading Kerwinsville 49-15 in the fourth quarter, and Keystone a 57-12 winner over Montauk. Over in District 10, Cambridge Springs 37. These games are all final. Cambridge Springs 37, Union City nothing. Cathedral Prep 40, Canisius New York 6. Lakeview 35, Franklin 8. Seneca 40, Maplewood 13. Mercyhurst Prep 49, Mercer nothing. Sagertown 49, Iroquois 6. Eisenhower 13, Girard 7. Northwestern 31, Fairview 28, Greenville 21, Harbor Creek 7, Sharpsville 35, Fort LaBeouf 28, Corey 39, Titusville 14, General McLean 37, Warren 16, Northeast 20, and Reynolds 20 in the fourth quarter. Greater Latrobe 28, Butler 14, final. Meadville 48, Erie 7, final. And McDowell 42, St. Francis of New York 28. And now it is time for our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, and it is none other than Redbank Valley freshman quarterback Braylon Wagner, throwing for 5 touchdowns, 268 yards. Those touchdown passes went to Mason Klaus, Aiden Orts, Tate Minnick, Rylan Roop, and Minnick again, the 53-yarder to the final touchdown pass for Wagner. That was his 5th of the game. So that's going to about wrap it up here from Redbank Valley. Again, your final score in a thriller, it was Redbank Valley 47, Central Clarion 38. Of course, both these teams will be in the postseason. We'll await their assignments with the brackets set to be released sometime this weekend. Until then, be sure to check out all of our coverage online afterwards, as well as the Generational Wealth Management Extra Point Show coming up with JB Graphics in about 15 minutes. Until then, I'm Andy Close for the YDL Sports Network and C93 FM, signing off and saying have a great weekend, everyone.